Hey, what's up, everybody? All right, now this topic today is on what was the hardest wrestling game they ever made. And believe it or not, it was a game called WWE Day of Reckoning for Gamecube. It was a very difficult game. The controls weren't very good. You got to play through it like crazy to get stronger and stronger and better and better. The way I beat the game was okay. The end of the game, if you're playing the SmackDown mode, you have to defeat the Undertaker and end his streak at WrestleMania 20. Okay, now the Undertaker is really hard to beat. Okay, he's just stronger than you, he's quicker than you, etc. He's just better than you. When I finally beat him, I had to run away from him for 15 minutes. It's actually an Iron Man match. You have to face the Undertaker in like a 15 or 20-minute Iron Man match, and once I beat him, I had to run away from him over and over until the time ran out. Now, games like SmackDown vs. Raw, Here Comes the Pain, Shut Your Mouth, Just Bring It, SmackDown Know Your Role, the very first SmackDown, those games aren't really hard. They're just fun. See, wrestling games are fun because you can be imaginative about it, creating your own wrestlers, having your own title matches. I sometimes like to just watch wrestling matches that I make on my game for fun, to see what the outcome would be. I'll have Sting versus Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell. But Day of Reckoning, it's a hard game and it's not really fun because you can't be imaginative about it. I mean, you can't fight for titles, you can't play online because it is Nintendo GameCube after all, Now, 64 had No Mercy in WrestleMania 2000, which the 64 games were good, but the GameCube wrestling games are just terrible in general. Like, I remember I was like 14 years old when I bought a wrestling game, and it was a Day of Reckoning. It was fun for me, but not for my friends. But wrestling games, I don't know. It's like it's hard to explain it. But Day of Reckoning was the hardest wrestling game I probably ever played. It'll take a while for you to beat it. Like these other games, you have I mean, you can play legend difficulty and maybe get lucky sometimes. I mean, if you're really going to challenge yourself, then play Day of Reckoning. That game is hard and it's tough, and you're going to get stomped if you try to play it. But that's my opinion. But what do you think is the hardest wrestling game you ever played? My opinion is it's Day of Reckoning and Day of Reckoning 2, which I never played Day of Reckoning 2. But yeah, give me your thoughts. What was the hardest wrestling game? That was my opinion, but that's all I want to say. Have a nice day and